There has to be somebody who knows a connection to Olmith. There has to be.
He mentioned he wants to go home. Does that strike you in any way?
What the fuck does that mean? How can you be
Not
here
making
on accident
any
and
sense.
not
What do you mean a different universe?
What could he use to take him back home?
What did Ormith do in Gildelin that was so good? What made him good?
Oh, well, he was the blade of the Emperor.
Is this Ormith's soul good, or is this justice?
Do we not witness the same things? We all froze. He has the power to do that. What other choice do we have?
I think we are so far beyond ahead of ourselves that we've lost the plot, boys. I'm going to pick up the axe, throw him back on my back. Phandalin is the obvious and only choice.
A green-skinned face covered underneath the cloak steps before all of you and pulls out two blades from underneath its cloak and rushes towards all of you. What is cracking, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Songs from the Abyss. I am your daddy, mommy, Ernell Pearson, aka the Dungeon Master, Ernell Pearson, alongside some of my very good friends. It is Devin, Brevin, the Dude.
There's your thumbs up.
Fuck off, man. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, dude.
Hey, now we have to restart.
No, it's probably been about 30 seconds through like the intro stuff,
no, it has
like
not.
the intro video. You know what I'm saying?
Who cares?
It'll be okay. We also have our baby boy DJ Simfis.
What it do, man?
We also have my little Thai peanut. It is Xander.
Howdy. What's going on?
Howdy. Is that Moonwind's new voice? Howdy.
Dude, if that's Moonwind's new voice, I quit already.
I like it. We also have our Hellfire and Brimstone. It is Garrick Bartholomew Eaton.
What's up? That's all I got. What's up? Hi.
That's yeah. Hey, what's up, man? What's poppin', dude? Nice Spider-Man shirt. I like it.
Yeah. Thank you. It's very old, but I love it.
That's okay. That's all right. We accept old around here. That's why I'm your DM. We also have our bestest friend. It is Pub Master Trax, aka Sam.
I'm exhausted, man. It's raining here. I want to take a nap.
I like your camo hoodie, actually. That's like the correct kind of camo. You can never find that camo anywhere.
Woodland.
Yeah,
Woodland
yeah.
camo.
We got these for. I think we got these for free. I don't know. I'll have to see if I can find the box somewhere at work.
Free clothes. We like free clothes around here. You know what I'm saying?
$3, dude.
Free
Some
dollars.
waffle fries?
Cost me free
$3.
fitty.
Motherfucking dollars, baby. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, guys, yeah, welcome into Songs from the Abyss, where all of your questions continue to go unanswered. We have a fun one ahead of us here, but
Yes.
before we do, we have some housekeeping for all of you. Guys, just remembrance, we have lots of other shows. One of those shows, 20,000 Films Under the Sea, will not have a new episode the week of Thanksgiving because we will be busy with Thanksgiving things. So if you are expecting that one, don't.
Yeah, what he said.
Just don't.
Wait.
Yeah.
Won't this episode come out after Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. Actually, I'm future past proofing. You know what I'm saying? I'm past future proofing. Thank you, Dan. That's a good point.
I think that's how that works.
We're just making the announcement for Thanksgiving 2026 right now.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Next Thanksgiving 2026, we won't have an episode that weekend too. So just just so you guys know. And then also good friendly reminder for all of you. We will be live on twitch.tv/GoodKrakenPods on December 11th. You can and will be able to go back and watch that because this will be out after that fact too. So you will be able to watch our reactions on there when it goes live.
Way. Every time we do one of these, this is going to continue to happen.
Yep.
Can we circle back to expectations here? You should have just been like, whatever your expectations are for the week, just lower them.
Just lower them. Yeah. Just whatever you
lower
thought was going to be happening. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just not going to be happening. But yeah, you guys will be able to watch it on youtube.com/KrakenPods after the fact and go into our comments and talk about all the fun video games that you are stoked to be playing and that got announced during that showcase. Because I'm future Ernell and I already know everything being announced for the showcase.
Just like how Trump's going to be out of
But
office.
that doesn't work because you're
by the time
talking
this
about
airing.
past events. This entire time you're talking about past events.
Yeah, right.
So-
right.
Like Trump just got booted out
It's
of office.
future
right?
to us.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, this episode is in the future, right? So we know now that it's been proven that Trump sucked Bill Clinton's dick, right? Like it's been proven. Now it's like there's a video of it. That's
Did
been
you
put
see
out
Bill Clinton's reaction?
where he's
Oh,
like,
this one where he's like,
I'm
Sam did
back.
that so good, dude. He did that so good. What the fuck?
He's like, I'm
He
back.
did the Dwayne Johnson just.
He did that so good, brother. What the hell? Anyways, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys want to learn more about Trump sucking dick, you guys can go to White House. No, just kidding.
Fucking guy.
Anyways, we have a fun one ahead for you guys. But before we get into it, during your last session, gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
Ormith had struck a deal with all of you. You have 7 days to bring him the relic he is searching for, or he will destroy Phandalin and take it himself. This has
That's bad.
unfortunately brought a lot of questions that you all need answered. And as you all bring it upon yourself to discuss how best to proceed, it dawns on you that the best person to ask might be the one thing you have that's been closest to Ormith himself, Bill. You all try your damnedest to awaken the axe, but can't seem to find a way to get him to activate the way he had done before. That is, until the realization that one of the anchorite's bodies are still at the manse that Cloud and Jackal had raided the prior day. You all chose to make your way to the manse, and when the axe is met with the flesh of the fallen anchorite, Bill is awakened. Amidst your questions, the axe explains that Ormith is not from this world and is looking for a way to return home after he had been banished by the Emperor from their land of Gildeland. But the questions still remained. Why did Ormith need to return home? What was this relic? Can he even be trusted? And none of which Bill knew how to answer. The group then agreed that the next best move is to head back towards Phandalin and start looking for the relic. However, as you sit to take a quick rest before the journey back, the hooded green face you had seen in Phandalin's town square is now here with you within the manse, and now rushes toward all of you with blades in hand. Now, before we kick things off officially here for today's session, Cloud has heroic inspiration. Congratulations, Cloud. Congratulations, sir.
Hot damn.
Hot damn, Sonny boy.
What a good
Hot
boy.
Damn.
What a good boy.
I don't like that. I don't like you talking about it like that.
I was gonna
Anyways,
be like, you just triggered my fight or flight, bro.
Sorry.
Man, that is problematic. Let me get this here. Turn down a smidge.
I'll talk to my therapist about that one next week.
I bet you will, pal. I bet you will. Anyways, let us begin.
Lettuce.
My good sirs, you see the hooded figure that was once shrouded in front of the lights reflecting from the stained glass of the manse itself behind the large statue. And this being running straight towards all of you, one dagger in each hand, begins to move faster and faster and faster before a puff of smoke engulfs their body. and you can see the smoke sort of disperse from multiple different directions, left and right. But they cannot be seen in front of you the way that they had been before. What do you all do?
Ready myself for combat, of course.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing it? You're getting to the shits?
Yeah, I combat roll in like between the pews to my left, and then
I'm on guard at the
my
very least.
crossbow out. Yeah.
For sure. Okay. If you guys are all in agreement that combat is the option here, I will have all of you roll for initiative.
Oh yeah.
Is that the
Roll
agreements? Oh, never mind. Everybody started rolling for initiative.
Sounds like, yeah,
That's-
everyone, you
rolling.
guys are champing at the bit here to get into this fucking fight. So
Come back.
20! You got nat
go.
20? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You got 20. Let me see
I
here.
cast 20 for me.
If you do my initiative +1, it's technically 21, but yeah, it is a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Let me see here. Get that. There. Boom. There we go. Move this here. Change sides for Falcon. Okay, so we got Leon with 20. Let's go with Boris. What do you have?
10.
10. Cloud.
Crack ass 20.
Crack ass 20. Okay. So then we will go to Leon's initiative one. You said he had 21.
Yes.
Okay. And then let's see here. Falcon will roll a 10. And Jackal.
Crack ass 20.
Crack ass 20. Wow. Okay. And Moonwind.
That'd be a 22, good sir.
22, my lord. Okay. Let us go ahead and have Cloud and Jackal reroll.
Okay.
Be rolling. 17 total for me.
Okay.
It's gonna be 10 total.
10 total. Okay, so I will drop you down to a 19. And then, let's see, Falcon and Boris. Let's have you and I reroll. Go ahead.
He can just go before me.
Okay, you just want to give it to him? Okay. We'll go 11. And then we have your thine enemy rolls 15. And we shall start with your combat, my good sirs. Firstly, we will go with Moonwind, my good sir. Keep in mind that currently your enemy is engulfed in smoke. So if you would like to attack, you'll be rolling at a disadvantage, my good sir.
Where is where is that location?
Where's
of smoke
the,
at?
yeah, where's the
Yeah.
smoke?
I don't see anything.
I gotcha. Our smoke is going to be...
That'd be really sick if there was just like an animated like poof of smoke. And they're like,
Boom, right there.
do that in post. Just poof.
Circle area. Boom. Yep. I can probably, actually. I might be able to find a little
Yeah.
poof of smoke right there. Okay, boom. There you go. That's going to be your poof.
All
That's
right.
a big plume of
Ooh.
smoke.
Moonwind.
Leon.
It's my turn.
No.
No, I just had an idea.
Guys' ideas.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do on my turn. I know exactly what I'm doing.
I have some oil in my bag.
Do you want to throw some oil out there?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some oil.
Because I think
right
it might
in
be
the
time
center
for a
of that
bonfire.
I'm gonna throw some oil in the center of the smoke. And end my turn there and hand it off to Leon.
Okay. All right. Moonwind, what does this look like? How are you throwing this oil into the smoke?
I just want to beeline to the center of the circle so it just cracks and disperses in a big open area around the smoke.
Can you please roll me a acrobatics check? I need to see if you are doing this and any oil is getting on you.
Wait.
Aye.
Are you throwing it or are you running through it?
I'm throwing it.
Okay. How far are you trying to throw this then? Because it sounded to me like you're trying to spike it on the ground.
So from my circle to the center, it'd be 33 feet.
Okay, so you're just trying to chuck it into the circle then. Let's go ahead and have you instead roll a athletics check, please. I want to see how accurate you are with this throw.
19 total.
19 total. Okay. Yeah, for sure. So, Moonwind, you go to chuck this oil. Or are you just kind of winding it back and just fucking Tom Brady ass, just throwing it right in? Okay.
I kind of give it a little hop in the air because I know I'm in the back, so I give it a hop in the air and do an overhand throw, just kind of spike it to the center. So
now, how are you communicating this to Leon?
Quite literally, Leon.
I got it.
And we shall move to Leon's turn.
Do the flame bit.
Leon, go on, sir. What would you like to do?
I am gonna cast bonfire right in the middle of this bitch.
Okay. You're casting bonfire specifically.
Yes, bonfire specifically. So it has a radius of 5 foot, and it stays there too, by the way. It's a 5 foot cube. Because firebolt is like a precision magic.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me just to make sure I'm clear here for all of you. You create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5 foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast a spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. The creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. So let me go ahead and roll this.
Can I pick?
What?
Can I pick the square?
Yeah, absolutely.
Also,
yeah, absolutely.
And also, how much cover does the oil have in there?
I would maybe argue that this container of oil is probably covering a good like 10-foot radius around. So
okay, so 4 squares almost.
Let me see here. I would argue, because of his success, I would say we are looking right around. Let me see here.
Want to draw a
circle? Right around here.
All right. I am gonna light the bonfire on the bottom of the square, so that way, in my hopes, it ignites. Actually, I'm gonna light it on the bottom right corner, so in hope that it ignites everything else.
Okay, and could you ping to me where that is?
Yeah, where's the ping thing? Where's that? Yeah.
It looks like a crosshair.
Right there. Okay.
Right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. And yeah, go ahead and actually, you don't need to do anything for that spell, do you? It's just.
I just need to say ignis.
I like it. And Leon, as you're sort of lighting this fire from the oil, you can see the oil sort of come from a slick and a shine underneath the smoke to this bright orange that now engulfs this darkened area of the room. And as you do, you can see this outline of the fire begin to grow out into the shape of a person as this body begins to sort of fling itself back and forth. You guys hear as this being begins to scream and twist around into a circle. Leon, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn here?
Well, it looks like I did my job. I'm gonna step back for you.
Sure.
Oh, wait. Why can I move my guy? It's not letting me move my guy. I have to do it like this.
Yeah. You have to
You probably have to
change
click off of it.
Yeah, the thing.
I'm going to come over here and take a bonus action. I'm going to high five Moonwind.
I will have the two of you roll acrobatics checks to see if the high five can do it.
Successful.
That being an
back
acrobatics
or
is
nah.
sickening.
That's a
Athletics,
crack
you
ass
said?
20.
Athletics. I
is it
only
is it
got a
athletics?
13. I only got a 13.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Oh,
Acrobatics.
in that
yeah.
case,
Yeah,
I got a 12. I got a 12.
No, it's
Yeah.
successful. It's okay. It's
It's
successful.
it's
I was
correct.
being
That's fine.
cheeky. That's fine. You guys got it. The fire engulfs around this being, this shape of silhouetted around this person as the screaming begins louder for a second. But from here, you see this person, what looks to be the shape of an arm, begin to grab at a shoulder. And from this shoulder, a cloak spits out from the silhouette. And you can see this robe come from what looks to be thin air. The reflection of light and the smoke gusts around this robe as it seems to appear from thin air outward to the right. And from here, the smoke begins to sort of dissipate and split in half as the being, now no longer engulfed in flames, now stands before you as a leather armored woman, it seems, with this lizard-like face and sharp markings across her face as well. And you see these dark red beaded eyes glaring towards all of you as she squats down with two blades still in her hands. Leon, you look like you're gearing up for a thing.
Well, look at Jackal. Friend of yours?
I think we used to date in high school.
What the fuck does she want?
School.
And now
School.
we move to Cloud. Your turn, sir. What would you like to do?
Okay, so just to make sure, did they just put the fire out from themselves?
No, that fire is
Or-
persistent.
The fire's still existent, yeah, around the
Okay.
red circle area. The smoke is gone.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see.
Did they take damage from that?
It is.
She
yes.
did, yes, yeah.
Interesting, because I got to be careful because I don't want to get like too close to the fire myself. Let's see. Decisions. I think I will start off by. So where is the fire exactly?
The red
existing?
circle.
The red circle is the whole red
Yes,
circle is.
yes, that is the fire. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess just my only question for me is: am I at risk if I get close to the fire?
If you go within the area of the fire, yes, you will have to roll a 1d8
Okay.
to. Well, actually, no. You have to roll a check first. You have to saving
you-
throw.
I think you can go right here.
Well, I mean, I could. That's why I asked if I was at risk if I got close, not in.
Yeah, you would have to roll the saving throw that Leon's spell.
Okay.
It would be a dexterity saving throw. In your case, you have a higher chance of success because you have a higher dexterity. So theoretically, if you wanted to take the risk for it, it wouldn't necessarily be that high of a risk.
That's okay. I think I can just safely move 30 to right here.
Okay. That's kind of in between two squares. Are you wanting to go here or right here?
Oh yeah, it's kind of hard, and that square that's kind of hard for me to see.
Right here. Okay, no sweat.
Yeah.
All right. And what would you like to do with that, sir?
Let's see. I guess I would just like to take a swing-a-ding-ding with my old cat claws.
Okay. I'm here for it, sir. And you are looking for an AC 19, sir.
Well, I rolled a 24, so I think we're good.
All right, brilliant. And your cat claw attack. Actually, let's kind of look at the whole scope here. Are you doing your secondary attack as well?
Yes, I will be using my my free unarmed, like secondary unarmed attack with my cat's claws as well.
Beautiful. Okay, go ahead and roll for that attack too while you're at it.
For hit first, right?
Yeah, go ahead, and then we can do damage right after.
Okay. That one I only got a 10 on the second one.
Okay, and let's go ahead and roll that damage for the first.
Okay, 1d6 plus 4. That's going to be 8.
Sweet. And Jackal, do me a favor. What does this attack look like? What are you doing in this attack?
Jackal ain't got nothing to do with this, man.
Oh, sorry, Cloud. My apologies. My apologies. Your it's both the animals. Yeah.
I'm just kind of like rushing over to the outskirts to kind of get like a flanking position. So I just rushed over and just took like a quick like upper like 1-2 swipe basically at him.
Okay, awesome. And as you do, that first claw goes swiping right across her chest. And the second claw, as you come across, she's able to sort of just slightly move and pivot her body out of the way of the second slash there. But the first claws that you land on her torso, you can see this wince of pain on her face that is not something you are used to on this strange reptilian type of face and skin that she has. But you see pain nonetheless. Cloud, is there anything else you would like to do?
Not at this time, nope.
Sweet. And now we move over to Jackal, my good sir.
Okay. So I am going to steady aim. Okay. Gives me advantage. But since I didn't move, I'm going to use it as a bonus action. Or as a bonus action.
Okay.
I think right. I think. Yeah. Okay, so it's a bonus action. So, right? Since I do have advantage, I want to use it sneak attack as well.
Cloud is within 5 feet of her, so you can technically do a sneak attack.
I mean, it'd be advantage either way, but
yeah.
I'm gonna do it. All right,
unfortunately, there's no double advantage, but yes, you get the point.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my crossbow. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna stay myself. I'm bracing the crossbow on top of the wooden pew. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, like just holding it like that. So
sure, yeah.
Okay, first roll's an 11. Okay, so that's 11 plus 6, that's 17.
Okay.
That is a 17 plus 6, that's what, 23?
Yes, absolutely. So, Jackal, you're firing off this crossbow bolt towards her. Mm-hmm. Are you aiming for anything specific, or are you just trying to hit her dead center?
I'm aiming like in between her eyes, like right
going
there,
for the
so
eye.
Like,
Okay, yeah.
Aim small, miss small.
Yes, got it. Okay, go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Okay, so all right, how do I do this now? So it's 1d8. 1d8. Wait, so sneak attack gives me plus 2d6. Hold on, I gotta find the d6. Give me a second.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, all right. So, first roll for the 1d8. That is 6 before. That's 10 plus. Hold on. Plus 2. So that's, or plus 1. So that's 3 plus. What was the first number? 6 plus 4, 10. 13 total. 13.
Okay. Sweet. D&D numbers, brother. D&D numbers. So 13.
Is this what it's like when I'm counting numbers?
13
Kind of.
total, yes.
13 total. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay.
total.
And Jackal, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn, sir?
Since that was a bonus action, or no, I used the steady as bonus action. I used my action, so yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. So as you shoot off that crossbow bolt, Jackal, you can see the bolt go straight towards her. And as the arrow or the bolt itself shoots through the air, you can see the smoke that is remaining sort of split open, and the bolt goes downward into the left center side of her chest. And you can see her sort of flinch back with a howl, as she like turns and pivots back towards you. You see her brace herself for more. And Jackal, we will end your turn there, my good sir. And the woman here, now in a sort of squatted stance, now lashes one dagger out towards Cloud. And Cloud, your AC, sir.
17.
Okay. And as she does, that blade goes striking right in front of your throat. And Cloud, you're able to sort of lean back for just a split second to be able to move yourself out of the way of the edges of that blade coming across your neck. And she then moves in one sort of steady, quick motion from underneath and slides her way over on the ground towards Boris. And Boris, she will have one dagger out from underneath her hand, begin to plunge towards your stomach. And sir, your AC.
16.
And she will push that blade up towards your gut. And as she does, your sword is able to sort of swipe the blade out of the way in front of you before it can make contact. And then in another very quick motion, she sort of backflips her way upwards with legs in the air. And one dagger flies up as she kicks the dagger out towards Jackal. And Jackal, your AC, sir.
My AC is 15.
It was a flashy shit.
And Jackal, that blade will kind of streak through the air and fly towards you, but you have just enough time to be able to get yourself positioned just out of the way of the blade flying towards you.
Weave.
And you weave out from underneath it.
Yes, sir.
And afterwards, she sort of lifts herself up and rushes her way towards Leon and Moonwind. And that will be the end of her turn. And Falcon, in a sort of beckoned panic, and you all can see this sort of cold look on Falcon's face, as if he might have a sense of dread upon his face. Could all of you please roll me insight checks, please?
Insight.
I got an 11.
We got a 14 total.
11, 14, Sam?
I got 20.
Cloud?
Crack ass 20.
Jackal?
12.
12? 12?
Yep.
Boreas and Cloud, you guys can see this sort of darkened look upon Falcon's face. And it seems to not just fear, but a knowing fear that he has seen this person before and knows of the danger of this person as well. And you guys can see Falcon sort of crouch down, and instead of grabbing for a weapon or grabbing for his bow, he says, "We have to fucking go, lads."
What?
He owes her child support.
Damn!
Oh, dude.
Damn! That alimony's not
Let's
cutting
go.
it.
That's right.
And Falcon, as he sort of turns, begins to rush towards the door
You
try and
fucking
exit.
coward.
and
Yeah, dude.
Boris,
bitch.
it is now your turn, sir.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Let's get in the way. Let's get in the way.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to, I'm gonna start swinging.
He's a do it. He's a do the thing. He's
I
a do
am.
the
There
thing.
you go.
Listen. The way that Boris and the Vanisher are facing, I thought he was straight up just gonna just go a little smoochy. I'll give a little smoochy with it.
My friends call me Mr. Penis.
Yeah, rename Moonwind. I want to rename him to Mr. Balls.
Boris, what are you doing here?
I'm here for the support.
Swinging. We're
Swinging.
doing short sword into scimitar.
You doing your shreddy shred?
Yeah, I'm just a little ninja blender, dude.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me all your hits and all your damage, brother. Let's see. You're looking at 19 as a
Songs from
reminder.
the Abyss brought to you by Ninja.
Yeah. Short sword will miss on the first swing.
Okay.
Let's go scimitar. That's a 21 to hit on scimitar, so that's 1. And then let me just roll for the last one. No, I just got the 1 scimitar hit. So
Okay.
that'll be where's that thing at? I know I have that weird thing I can do with my weapons now. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna hit with the scimitar and it's going to do all force damage.
Okay.
That is a total of 17.
17 force. And that's off one hit?
Yep. I almost rolled max damage.
Fucking Christ. Does your force damage do a 5-foot pushback, just as a reminder? No.
No,
Okay.
it's just force damage.
Gotcha.
It's just
Okay.
like it's nice to have force damage because no one has resistance to it.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Boris, what does this string of attacks look like? What are you doing here?
Well, it looks like a tired man flailing with a short sword.
It
and
does,
scimitar.
yeah, it does, it does,
It's
yeah,
not-
yeah.
It's not good, but it's better than like the average amateur. So yeah, it's just like going in for like the little. So I think short swords are piercing, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So short sword goes in for like the stab, and then the scimitar is just being like swung around almost like a helicopter blade, and then it's like one of them finally connects.
Gotcha.
But when it does connect, it looks different.
And so the scimitar is the one that hit, correct?
Yeah.
And so, Boris, when you go for that initial plunge, you can see this woman's other hand with the dagger kind of clink your short sword out of the way, but doesn't time it correctly enough for that scimitar strike downward to kind of club her right on top of the shoulder. And you can see the blade plunge into her flesh as she lets out another ah and crouches down beneath you. She looks up, and you can see this snicker on her face. And Boris, is there anything else you do with your turn?
That's it.
Sweet. And now we move back to Moonwind.
You met Mr. Balls.
Yeah, Mr. Balls. We go back to Mr. Balls.
No, because Mr. Balls has a completely different voice. I don't want to do the Mr. Balls voice.
Mr. Balls!
No.
It's a little bit more like this. Hello, I'm Mr. Bowles.
Okay, for
Okay.
sure. Keith Moonwind, what are you doing next?
Aye. Shite. Are caltrops made of metal? I believe so.
Yeah.
I have this idea, and I want to see if I can pull it off. Can I take a handful of caltrops in one hand and use shocking grasp and just like slam it in her chest and do like a reverse defibrillator kind of situation?
That's weird, dude.
Just kind of.
I would not be able to allow it in one single turn. because you're talking two different actions of grabbing and pulling out the caltrops and then the movement of going in for the attack. I would have to have you split the two.
That's fair. That's fair.
Be careful, you usually end up getting downed all the time.
Give our boy a fucking break, brother. You know what I mean? They had to fight you because you're a bad guy. You know what I mean?
I'm not a bad guy. My patron's a bad guy.
Sure. What are you thinking?
She's wearing leather armor.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I'm going to create some distance, and I'm going to backflip over here, jump over
He
this,
said back. I'm a backflip.
and move back this way.
He said, "I'm a backflip." You're gonna move.
I'm a
Wait, is there a
backflip.
door up there?
I'm a tuck and roll, is what he said.
But
There's a door up there.
in doing that, once I get over there, I ready my short bow.
Oh,
you have a short bow.
He's gonna pull out his short bow. Okay, all right, sir.
I thought he was gonna pull out his short penis.
You still have an action left here. Do you want to attack with your short bow?
All right. Yes. I'll
Okay.
make an attack with the short bow.
Are you aiming for anything specific? You just trying to hit her dead center, dead on?
Dead
Sweet.
center.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll for
Center of
AC.
mass.
Looking for 19, sir.
Yeah, this is 16 plus 5, so 21.
21, beautiful. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage, sir.
Woohoo! That's 8.
8. Okay. All right. And that will be 8 damage here. And Moonwind, what does this bow shot look like here? Are you kind of just leaping over and then kind of from underneath you just letting off that shot, or are you trying to take a second to aim it
Yeah,
out?
so essentially what happened was that once she started making her advances, I was just like, oh shit, the fire wasn't enough. So backflip over the pew that way, and then jump back over just to kind of do the little confusey, and then move back over, right back here.
Okay.
And then as I land right there, I pull out my short bow, and then just with quick succession, just pulling it out and letting off a bolt as soon as it comes into center
Is
mass.
this a short bow or a crossbow?
Or a crossbow.
Short. It's a short bow.
Short bow. So you're going to be knocking and letting
So-
off, right? Okay.
Yes.
So
that's right.
You
That's right.
let
I
off.
got that.
You let off this shot, and the arrow splits through the air, and you can see this arrow sort of make a loud crack through the air as it splinters on towards the woman, and you can see this arrow land right onto the big meat of her thigh, and she lets off another squeal into the air. Yes, Moonwind.
So you mentioned the big meat of her thigh. So is it?
You almost hit her goodies. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that. You almost hit her in the goodies. That's
No.
fucked up.
That's
Actually,
not what I was
that's
wondering.
super
I was
fucked
wondering
up.
how big thigh meat are we talking?
You don't even know this woman. You know what I mean? And that's like super fucked up.
You don't have to know.
They're thick. They're
Just
thick.
listen.
They're pretty thick. But like it's hard to decipher. You know what I mean? Like that could be right next to goodies. It could be close enough. one would
Shite. Now I'm
argue.
conflicted.
Moonwind, anything else you'd like to do with your turn, sir?
Well, now that I have that knowledge in my head, I just want to let out a quick sorry.
And now we move to Leon, my good sir.
I ain't gonna be sorry about any of this. I'm gonna move. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Next, Falcon. Okay.
I'm gonna look at Falcon. Why are you being such a coward?
Oh, you're gonna take your turn for information. Okay.
No. I mean, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. Falcon standing here at the door, is going to turn towards you, and he's going to say, "You have no bloody clue what this woman can fucking do, mate."
What can she do? Who is she? And why are you running?
And Leon, what will you do with the rest of your turn here?
Let's see. I have bonus. I could Misty Step, but
Yeah, whatever you want to do, man.
I have no reason to. So that counts as my actual action, right?
No, it just a conversation. No, I wouldn't count that as an action.
Okay, then fuck it. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast her.
Eldritch Blast? Okay, yeah, for sure. Go ahead and roll for hit, and then just go ahead and roll for damage if you hit 19 or more.
Oh yeah, we got a 21. Let's go.
Sweet, yeah, hit me with that damage.
That damage is going to be a 1d10 plus 4. Where is my d10?
It's one that has a 10 on it. No, I was kidding.
It doesn't have a 10 on it, actually.
I know.
8 damage.
8 damage, sweet. And Leon, what does this shot of Eldritch Blast look like going
Literally,
towards this one?
as he is being vague to me, I'm gonna be looking at him and I'm just gonna be like, what are you so afraid of?
He just lets off a shot, not even.
I got Eldritch Blast.
And you can see the beam of
He's got his
purple.
finger. He's all like, it's this easy.
What the fuck's your problem, man? Fucking Eric Andre ass, like.
How does she react to that?
That purple beam goes shooting off towards the woman, and you can see the blast sort of take out from under her legs. She falls over onto her butt for a second, and you can see her reel over for a moment, cursing under her breath as she falls onto her hip. And Leon, what else would you like to do with your turn?
You got enough cushion back there for to cushion that fall?
And she turns her eyes towards you and says, "Fuck off!"
I only fuck on!
And now we will go to Cloud, my good sir.
Well, fucking bitch tried to slit my throat. I'm not happy about that. So I'm going to rush over to her.
It's a key point.
4, 5. Yeah, we don't take lightly to that. When you go for the throat, you know what I'm saying? That's personal.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll snarl and just kind of pace and chase after her. And then I am going to start again with my unarmed strike with my claws. Let's see. Chicken. Okay. And then I'm going to be using my Fury of Blows this time as well.
Okay, sweet. Go ahead and roll me for all those hits.
And then check one other thing really quick before I do that. Okay, and then I have key fueled attack. So because I'm spending a key point, I also get another. So I'm rolling for 4 attacks right now.
Sweet, works for me.
Okay, you said 19 hits.
19 is her AC, sir.
Okay, that's 1 hit. That's rolled a 19.
Yep.
That's a miss. I rolled a 2.
Cool.
That's a hit. I rolled a 19.
Cool.
That's a miss. I rolled a 16.
Give me 2 damages, sir.
Oh, wait. Rolling. So first one will be 7.
Okay.
Second one is... Why am I having a dumb brain moment right now? Jesus Christ. 6.
6.
Yeah, 6.
Sweet.
Jesus Christ, I don't know why that was so hard for some reason.
And Cloud, what does this series of attacks look like going towards this woman?
Pretty rage fueled, right? Like, there's not like a ton of technique behind it. I'm just pissed that she slit my throat.
Sure.
So it just kind of like, just, claws out, just like
Fucking
pivoted
hoe.
and just went for like just a couple of strikes. 1, 2, 3. We're
Just
fucking like
rage
going for like a
slashing.
ball.
For sure, yeah.
Yep.
And you're sort of making wind on this woman as your claws go striking forward. And that first one you see as she's sort of coming up off the ground, your claws scratch and swipe across her arm. Yes, sir.
And then I also I want to mention that I have my open hand technique. I just didn't bring it up because it only counts if I
Sure.
hit. Whenever one of my Fury of Blow attacks hits, one of those specifically did hit.
Yeah.
I can impose prone or push 15. I'm going to be going for prone.
Okay. Meaning that you are...
The Vanisher has to make a dex save
Gotcha.
for
Okay.
prone.
What's the DC on that?
DC 13.
Okay. She rolled a 15. So that second swipe comes across and glances just over her as she sort of slides forward a little bit further, pushing herself with one hand to get away from you. You leap forward with another claw and swipe down and slice through some of the leather on her chest. And then that last sort of swipe upwards, she ducks underneath and kind of collapses from underneath you. And Cloud, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Nope. Not at this time.
Awesome. And now we go back to Jackal.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna holster my crossbow.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pull out my daggers.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
Okay.
I am going to step and leap off the pew and go like a jumping strike down, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
go
shit.
crazy,
Okay,
like, do a
okay.
little spin.
Let's
Yes,
have
sir. Let's
you
go.
roll me an acrobatics
Let's
check
go.
for the leap off the pew, sir.
Okay, athletics for the leap.
Acrobatics for the leap.
Acrobatics, fuck yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. I needed it. 13 total for the acrobatics.
Okay. And yeah, I would say the DC would be like a 10 for that. So yeah. And go ahead and roll for hits, my good sir. Is this one single strike down?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, go ahead and roll for hit.
Ernell, I just looked at your camera and that mask behind you just freaked me out. Oh, like, what the fuck?
My leather, I got
Dude,
leather
it was
for you, so
moving the other
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
It was moving the other
No,
night.
fuck off, dude. Fuck off.
Just saying, we were recording 20,000
Can I use
films. and
can I
saw it
use
moving.
sneak attack on this one too? On this roll too?
Technically, she is within 5 feet of 2 other people. Yeah.
All right. So roll the hit this time. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fuck. Oh! Nat 20.
No fucking way,
That's
dude.
2 nat
No
20s
fucking way,
today.
dude.
Let's
Okay.
go.
All right. Yeah, so go ahead and roll for your critical damage, my good sir.
Oh, okay.
He's like,
All
I
right.
want to stab her in the eye.
So wait. So if I'm hitting her, does this count as one hit of like one of my daggers or hits from both?
Well, so you're wanting to do a sneak attack, right? And that's sort of your initial attack, or is that a bonus action?
Sneak attack is just it's just once per turn. I can deal an extra 2d6 damage.
Sweet, yeah. So you have technically 2 attacks are happening here. So you can go down with one if you want to, and then do a secondary. I kind of pose
Okay.
that choice up to you on how you want to do that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let me roll for the damage real quick. Let's see what.
Okay,
let's see what
okay,
that-
yeah.
let's see what that's looking like. So I for crit, it's two of the damage dice.
Two of the damage dice. Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. So that is okay. That's a 1. Do I do the +4 as well for each, or just 1?
The modifier is just once. You just add that
Okay.
once. Yeah.
So that's yeah. So that's a 1, and that is a 2 plus 1. So 7 total damage plus wait 7.
Yep.
7 plus that's 7 plus 3, 10. So 10 damage total.
10 damage total. Okay, cool. All right. And Jackal, as that first dagger comes down, your blade goes plunging straight in the top of her fucking shoulder. And you can see that wound that Boris had opened already now carves open even further from there. And your second blade comes leaping out. And where do you want this secondary blade to be going for?
Just like a slash across the face, you know what I'm saying? Like just going for whatever. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just going.
Yeah, and that blade will go glooming right across her cheek as you can see her reptilian-like skin begin to peek through. You see this sort of purplish red drag down her cheek in front of you. Sam, I know you were I see your messaging here, the damage here on that. Should we reapply that here, or did he do that correctly? I'm just trying to make sure that we...
Whenever you land a critical hit, it doubles all damage die.
Right. Is that not what I just want to make sure that is what you did, John.
Oh no, because the sneak attack is already 2d6.
So
Yeah,
it's
but
before
am I rolling?
D6.
Right.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So we were at 10. So I'll roll 2 more.
Yes,
D6s.
absolutely. Yeah.
Plus 6, 16.
Okay.
Nice.
Plus 6 again. Oh shit. So 22 damage. 22 damage total.
Yes, sir. Okay, sweet. And the woman, as the blades go streaking across her face, you can see her hold onto her cheek with one hand as she glares back at you. And when she does, you can see one hand pull out from behind her belt line and gusts you with this red powder that blushes through the air. And Jackal, she is marking you with Assassin's Mark. And
oh fuck.
What this does is the assassin can target a creature that they can see. The assassin's attack against this target has advantage. And the first attack the assassin scores against the target deals an extra 20 damage if the target has not acted in combat, which you have. The assassin loses these benefits after 1 minute, or if it targets another creature with this ability. So she gains advantage on attacks directly towards you specifically.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, it did piss her off.
Marked for death.
I am also noticing too that I had turned streamer mode off, so people are hearing all your guys' messages over there. Let me get that turned on really quick here. I don't want people hearing all the bleep 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 bleep.
Dude, post-production is going to be so much fun going through and just scrubbing all those little blips.
I'll be okay. They can deal with it for part of the show. And then
my
nextly, we go to the woman, and she, now with a hand on her cheek, kind of rubs the blood down off of her. And you can see her as she sort of looks down at her hand and looks back towards you, Jackal. You can see her lick the blood off of 2 of her fingers with this sort of elongated split tongue in front of you. And as she does, her eyes sort of roll to the back of her head as she slides and wipes the blood across the leather of her chest.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm really conflicted.
And in this moment,
That was kind of hot.
her other hand once again peers behind her belt line as she chucks a blade forward towards you, Jackal. And Jackal, your AC, sir.
15.
15.
Hey Falcon, no wonder you're running. She's kind of a freak.
She will hit 19 on the advantage roll. And that will be, let's see here. 1d4 plus 3. It's 3. So 6 damage total to you, Jackal.
6? Fuck, dude, that's a lot of damage. Don't feel so
And
good.
that dagger will come flying towards you with the blade plunging straight into the side of your stomach here, just below your chest. And you can feel that dagger kind of break into your skin. And she smiles once more as another dagger comes out from in front of her belt and swipes back across towards Cloud. And Cloud, your AC, sir.
17.
17, exactly, actually, plus 4, and that blade will go across towards your chest, Cloud, because she's not quite as tall as you. And that blade glancing across here will do 1d4 plus 3, will be 4 damage total to you, sir. That blade will slice and graze across your skin and fur, and you can see the shine of the blade glimmer in front of you as she says, "You're a fucking fool." And she chucks the same blade back over towards Boris. And Boris, your AC, sir.
16.
7. That blade will go zooming across towards you, Boris, and you can ting the blade out of the way before it glances anywhere near you. And now the woman begins to sort of squat down, and you can see this sort of odd glow engulfing her body of not just black and purple and these sort of odd shimmers and shines around the scales of her skin on her head and face. But the glow begins to illuminate the room a little bit more. And now we move back to Falcon, who is still trying to make his way through the door. He's shaking the handle, realizing now that the door has been closed since you guys came in and now is locked with no way out. And you, Leon, can see Falcon shaking this door handle, trying to pull it open, and he says, "Fucking hell, get me the fuck out of this place!"
Can I respond to him when he says that?
Yeah, you get one line, sir. What's up?
I think you need to pull out your bow. Big muscles.
And now we move back to Boris.
Fucking hunter's mark.
Yeah,
Duh.
yeah.
Time to go ape shit again.
Okay, she has Hunter's Mark, for sure.
All right, short sword. Yeah, 19. That's tough. So I got so far 1 hit, so 22. That's a miss, and then that is a 23. So I got 1 short sword, 1 scimitar. Okay. How much damage do I do? This is gonna be a lot.
Okay.
Brace yourself. It's gonna be a lot of numbers.
She's getting fucked up.
All right. Short sword hit. Short sword hit is a grand total of 11 damage.
Okay.
And then the scimitar will have the hunter's mark and the extra force damage that I do. So I can only apply that to 1 attack. So, no, that's actually not too much. That's a math is fucking hard. 13 damage on the scimitar.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
And those would be your 2 hits. And what do these strikes look like, Boris? What are you doing here?
Well, the short sword, like, it's again piercing, so it's just stab in, and then so it's just like a quick stab, and then just again with the scimitar, just flinging it around like a a circus freak, man. Like I'm just constantly twirling this blade, and it's just like, just whoosh, 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 and there's like a pattern to it, but like one slice eventually hits.
Sure. And that short sword plunges into the side of the woman as she's sort of barreling in front of you here. You see that blade enter the side of her stomach, and then your scimitar strikes across and cuts right down diagonally across her chest. And you can see the leather break apart. Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you so much. You see the leather break apart as the red purplish liquid now falls out from between the cracks as well. And Boris, is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go right here. Let's just kind of divvy it up a little bit.
And before we go back to Moonwind for the third round here, the woman, after taking these 2 strikes from Boris, the glow begins to glow even brighter, and now what was once this black, purplish gloom growing around her now illuminates to a bright orange and white. And you can see this smoke start to barrel around her body once more. And as it does, you see her hands begin to motion towards the floor. And the smoke engulfing her now begins to wrap around her arm as it grows into a circle around her body. And the gust of smoke and bright lights begin to pop outward in a circle around her. And you see the lights begin to split into multiple different beams that stretch across the room, and the smoke begins to slide and slither across the floor. And in the back parts of the room, you see these 2 sarcophaguses crack open, and the smoke crawls into those cracks. And from those cracks, you hear the tinkering ting 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 as bones now flood out from each coffin. They drag onto the floor, and in front of the large steel door of the room, you see these bones craft and connect and create this large figure before you. And these bones place each other from leg to femur, all the way up to the head, in which the last skull begins to drag on the floor and crawl its way up to the top of the neck bones. You now see 2 large red eyes glow from inside of the skull, and 2 large horns protrude from the top of it. Smoke barrels from the nose of this head. And from around all of you, you see the bright light shining on the wall form into glowing balls of light, now sort of floating across the room around you. You see these balls begin to echo with small, quiet voices that are bouncing off of the walls themselves. And the woman looks upwards, and you see her take one long, drawn breath as she spikes a ball to the floor, and smoke barrels around her once more. The smoke dissipates, and you can see this movement of reflection draw out from the smoke in one direction. And now we move to the remainder of your combat here. Moonwind, your turn, sir.
Boys, what the fuck did we just step into?
The fuck?
All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna move up to Charlotte over here, and as I'm doing that, I stole my short bow. And I whip out my quarterstaff, and I just want to go, just try and like whip it with my quarterstaff.
Are you whipping it real good?
Okay. Let me see something here. Will-o-wisps are quite different than your normal enemies here. Let's see. You're using your quarterstaff, so will-o-wisps have a resistance to bludgeoning, so the damage will be halved if you make it. You're looking for an AC 21, sir.
That makes sense. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I have an intelligence of 9, so.
Sure.
Oh, how grand! I got a 3.
Okay, all right. And Moonwind, your quarterstaff attack here will glance through this small ball of light as you see this split go through it as if pushing through smoke. The light engulfs back into a ball, and within this ball you see the face of an old man there within the ball.
Oh, fuck!
Glooming at you. Moon, what else would you do with your turn?
Let's see. I only moved about, that was only 5 feet, really. So I do that. Don't like that. I'm gonna jump over here. Then I'm gonna move back over to Boris.
Oh God, get me the fuck out of it. For sure. Moonwind, we end your turn. We go to Leon.
Oh, what the fuck? How about you guys take care of the big thing? I'll try and take care of the little things.
Okay.
I'm going to aim for Mr. Will-o'-the-Wisp Delta right here.
Daniel, Will-o'-wisp Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say Delroy, but
yeah.
Delroy, I like that too.
I'm just gonna fucking precision shot fucking Eldritch Blast that shit.
Eldritch Blast the hoe. Okay, I like it. Okay, you're rolling for 21, sir.
Well, it's a good thing I just got 22.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll for your damage, sir.
And I just got 14 total.
All right. And Leon, that beam, how are you shooting off this blast, sir?
This time I'm like, me.
Charging that hoe up. Okay.
Me.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
nice little.
Yeah. No, really. Leon is just gonna like fucking, craft his magic. He's like, I need to put a little extra
Shang-Chi action,
into this shit, and just fucking shoot it out.
And that blast will barrel towards the wisp, and as it does, you see the beam sort of engulf this little embodiment of light and smoke in front of you, and it sort of begins to sort of frantically shake around into a small area as yet a different face of a young girl turns towards you within the light, and with a very angered face begins to open its mouth as if yelling towards you.
That bitch.
Leon, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Yes, I would like to proceed to look at Falcon. Time to fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna be.
Okay, and we will move over to Cloud, but before we do, Falcon turned his head towards Leon, says, I fucking told you, mate! You don't know what she can do!
It's not like you can open the door anyways.
And Cloud, we will go on with your turn, sir. What would you like to do?
All right, okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna kind of roll my shoulders. Yeah, take the big one, you say. I'm just trying to pound my fists together, and I'm charging that fucking skeleton minotaur.
Okay. Okay, I like it. I'm into it.
The big cat.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I can see the fucking boxes. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I am going to make an unarmed attack.
Okay. Just one, or are you
This
going to do
time-
flurry of blows?
I am going to use flurry of blows one more time.
Okay.
So I will be using my
One
key
more
fuel.
time.
So it's 4 attacks total. What am I looking for, Daddy Mommy?
This Minotaur skeleton's AC is only a 12, my good sir.
12 or higher. Confirmed. Okay. Okay, so 12 on the first one. 24 on the second one. 15 on the third. 15 on the fourth.
Okay, so 15. What was the first one again? Sorry.
I think it was 16.
So, okay. Cool.
15 or 16.
Sweet. All right. And Cloud, these attacks, how are you going about pummeling this fucking skeleton?
We're just fucking boxing up, man. I'm assuming that like there's no flesh for me to scratch at, so we're just gonna
Correct, yeah.
bing, bing. We're gonna give him the old four piece meal here, if you will. Like honestly, I'm fucking sick of this shit. I just fucking squared up and a fucking bing bang boop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Could you do me a favor, Cloud? Your melee attacks, what kind of damage do those do?
My regular, like my fists are bludgeoning. Cat's claws are slashing.
Okay, so you're actually doing double damage because the Minotaur skeleton has a vulnerability to bludgeoning damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll me all 4 of those hits one more time, please.
Wait, all 4 of the hits again?
Yes, please. Because you're doing all 4 as bludgeoning attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just missed that in the midst of that. So go ahead and roll those 4 again, please.
Okay. So what am I? Okay, what am I rolling again for? I'm not sure I quite understand.
The damage. He has a
the
vulnerability.
damage.
The vulnerability.
Sorry.
yeah.
We hadn't rolled for damage yet. That's why I was confused.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
So
then,
am I just rolling with advantage?
No. So I thought you were doing damage, so that's my mistake. So
Nope.
roll your regular
Just roll
damage,
hits.
but it's being doubled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
10-4. Got it. Okay.
I was just
So
trying to make up
1d4
because
plus
I
4.
couldn't
No, you're
remember
okay.
what damage you did.
Yep.
So I was just trying to do it differently there.
Okay, so first hit is that's 3 plus 4, so 7. So that's 14.
Okay.
3 again, so another 14.
Okay.
4, 8, so 16. And last one, 2, 6, 12.
12. Gotcha. Okay. For sure, my good sir. Let's see here. All right. And now, Cloud, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn, sir?
Hell no, man. I think I just beat the goddamn brakes off that thing. Just
And as you do, you can feel the sort of stone texture as your fists land on the bones of this creature. You can see it sort of eat these hits, but it's sort of trying to maneuver itself around to try to get you away from it a little bit more as it tugs forward towards you. Jackal, we go to you, sir.
Shit, dude. Okay, outside of this, should I focus the big guy, or I mean, you know what I'm saying?
DJ needs help, crew.
I mean, I just hit that Minotaur for like fucking 40 points of damage, and it ate all of it.
I'll help you out. I'll help you out then. I will.
Like, for real. I hit it for 14, 14, like 12, and 15. Like
we're back in. I'm back in. Jackal's gonna pull out his crossbow again. Okay. Take out the crossbeezy. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steady aim as a bonus action. I'm gonna steady aim.
Okay.
I get advantage on this attack.
56. I hit it for 56.
And I'm going to sneak attack this motherfucker. So let's let's do it. Let's do it. Oh fuck. Let's do it. Roll into hit.
Fuck.
Okay, that is a 6. We don't like that. Let's roll. Oh shit. This dice situation is precarious on my desk right now. That is, bro. I rolled a 7, 6, 7. I rolled a 7.
Did you just say 6, 7?
Yeah, I rolled a 6 earlier. Than I said.
Yeah.
So 7 plus 13. Is it
13? All right, that is 1 above AC. So yeah, that hits.
Okay. All right. So
for
I'm
your
gonna
damage.
do. Yes, sir. 1d8. Where's the d8 at? All right. 1d8. That is 8 damage plus 2d6. So wrong. 8 plus 2 plus 4. 8 plus 6. That is
14.
14 damage. Yes, sir.
Okay. And Jackal, this shot that you're taking towards this Minotaur here, what does this look like for you?
Jackal takes out the crossbow. He steadies it on his little arm right here, and then he lets one off. He focuses it. It looks like he's laser focused on one spot, and he shoots. He fires straight towards it.
And that bolt goes zooming across the room here, and you can see the bolt enter through what would have been the Minotaur's chest as it tinks off one of the ribs from the Minotaur's skeleton here. You see the rib fly off of the body as the Minotaur sort of shakes itself in front of you. You see a gust of smoke plume out from its nose as it and steps forward once more. And Jackal, what else would you like to do with your turn?
I cannot move, so I am going to end my turn there.
Sweet. And Falcon, still trying to sort of shake the handle of the door, drops the handle and he turns back towards you all and he says, "Fucking hell, I'm so fucking over it, lads." And we are too. He pulls out his
18 seconds, bro.
He pulls out his bow and he aims it towards one of the will-o-wisps and he lets off a shot here. And the arrow goes streaking through straight to the will-o-wisp there. And the will-o-wisp, just to make sure. Yep, it is resistant to piercing damage. So, 1d6 plus 3, that's 6 of 3 damage. The will-o-wisp will begin to sort of morph around the arrow that it got hit with, and it turns back to this face of a young boy now. angrier than the young girl's face was, and now sort of moves its way towards Falcon. And now we go to Boris, my good sir. What would you like to do with your turn?
Is my hunt complete?
No, it is not.
Okay. That means they're nearby. Okay, I'm gonna put my swords away, or sword and scimitar away, and I'm gonna draw the bow. And I'm gonna go. As I do this, I want to move. Let's go 1, 2. 3. Yeah, let's chill right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at. Which will-o-wisp were hit? Was it D and C?
D and C, yes, that's correct.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at will-o-wisp C.
Okay.
See if we land, because that's. Oh yeah. Sorry. Let me mark off my ammunition like a responsible adult. What do I need to hit again?
You were looking for 21, sir.
I got a 20. I barely missed that one.
Okay. I think you got, oh yeah, just your arrow shot, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, just the one.
And that shot will sort of plume over towards the wisp, and you can see this ball of engulfed light sort of twirl and move around where the arrow was coming towards it. And the face that appeared on the ball now turns towards you, Boris. Still an older man's face, but now saddened as it looks towards you. Boris, anything else for your turn, sir?
Yeah, am I able to try and perceive my hunt?
Yeah, absolutely, if you'd like to. Go ahead and roll me a
absolutely would.
perception check, sir.
I get advantage on it. That is. Oh man, where are my skills? Do. You said perception. That is a 26.
You can feel this presence. Your instincts sort of overcome your thoughts, and you can feel a presence sort of just off to the left of the skeleton.
Okay, I will call it out. I'll say she's still in here with us, near the Minotaur.
What?
Oh, she's still here. Maybe I could detect her if I get close enough.
You risk it. And now we move towards the Minotaur. And you guys can see the Minotaur begin to sort of move its arms up in this sort of rotationary motion in front of you as its hoof starts to now clack against the ground. You see it lower itself to a rushed position in front of you, and it will leap itself towards Boris with its head down.
What the hell?
And the Minotaur is going to be making a gore action towards you, Boris. Your AC one more time, sir. Sorry.
16.
16. Be a 19 plus 6. And that will be 2d6 plus 4.
Jesus Christ, dude. Why are we in these situations at level 3? Like, why do you do this to us?
Constantly, dude. It's rough.
Yeah,
It's
it's
hard.
honestly terrible.
And that will be 9 damage towards you, Boris. And this Minotaur will rush towards you, and as it does, you can feel the horn sort of graze just across your leg as it cuts out a chunk of your flesh on your thigh. You feel the blood rushing out of your leg. And the Minotaur will stop itself just in between the three of you in the center of the room as it
So we
turns
have
back
an
and stands
assassin.
tall.
We have a Minotaur, and we have 4 Will-o'-the-Wisp, which probably can take down our stats if they hit us. I think it minuses our strength.
No,
And if our strength reaches...
no,
No?
no. And now we move to the wisps. And Will-o'-Wisp C will make its way over towards Moonwind. And the wisp, as it comes up to you, Moonwind, will begin to sort of accumulate this energy of lightning around its body as it sort of comes up and rushes its way in through your torso. You can feel a small electrical surge. But Moonwind, do you have a resistance to lightning damage, if I remember correctly?
Yes, I do.
You do, yes. Okay, sweet. So the Will-o'-Wisp will be... What's your AC again here? That is 15. Okay. All right, that is 12 plus... 1. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Okay, and you can feel the electricity kind of grow for a small second before you kind of feel this like burping sensation in the middle of your stomach and your diaphragm. Moonwind, you kind of just let off a small belch as this lightning kind of tucks underneath your belly.
So,
And-
so I see this. I see this like will-o'-wisp come up to me and just like look at me, and then all of a sudden I feel this.
No, it comes and flies through your torso, and you feel it.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. And Jackal, Will-o'-Wisp A will do the same towards you. That is a 17. And Jackal, your AC, sorry, let me... Emerald.
15.
15, yep. Wisp is doing 1d8.
1d8.
That'll be 5 damage towards you, sir.
Yeah. My 10 hit points.
And Moonwind, another one will go through you. That's a 6 plus 1, 7. And then Falcon will also take one as well. That's 7, that does not hit either. And now we move back to Moonwind, my good sir.
Do they have resistance to lightning as well?
That's a good question. Let me see. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, cold, fire, necrotic, and acid. Oh no, those are resistances. You're immune to lightning, poison, and exhaustion.
Fucking hell. Resistant to bludgeoning?
Resistant
Piercing.
to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, cold, fire, necrotic, and acid. They're air, pretty much. Yeah.
Maybe if we take out the skeleton. Honestly, I feel like the monks should be focusing on the skeleton because you guys do bludgeoning damage.
As if I didn't just hit it for like 56 points.
I'm not.
Do it again.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm putting this idea in Xander's head.
Right, so I'm going to do an unarmed strike on the Minotaur.
Okay. Are you doing one or are you doing a flurry of blows?
So the flurry of blows is my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start with the unarmed strike, then flurry of blows.
Yeah, so go ahead and just roll all the hits for them back to back,
Okay.
just to make the process faster.
Right. How many is that again?
It should be 4, I believe, right, Garrick? 3.
Four total?
3 total. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 4
total.
because of key field strike.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
actually, does he have key field strike?
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Do you?
No.
Okay, so then 3.
So 3.
Yep.
Yeah. So 14 for 1.
Yep, that hits.
All right, and then this is 18 plus 5. And then I'm going to do one more. Another 18 plus 5.
Sweet. Those all hit.
So
Go ahead and roll
those all
3
hit.
damage rolls, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wait, really quick. Scroll down to your other abilities. You should have key field attack.
Oh, yeah. There it is. I didn't see that in my attack thing, yeah. If you spend 1 key point for or more as part
Which
of
you
your
did when
action
you
on your
used
turn.
Fury of Blows.
Yeah. All right, so we'll do one more. That's 11 plus 5. So 16.
Okay. And so how much total was that? Sorry, let me here.
16.
That was
16 total.
that was
Okay.
for hit.
Sweet. Okay.
These were all for hit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So making sure that was 16 total or just for like the 1 hit. So I was double checking with you. So
Oh.
cool. And was that 1 hit or that was all of them?
No, that was the 4th to hit. I haven't rolled for damage
Oh,
yet.
gotcha. Okay, cool. Go ahead, roll for damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll for damage. Those are 2, 3. Let me bring this back up. 6 plus 6, that's 12. And then that is another 6 and a 7. Yes. 12 plus 6, 18 plus 7. 25?
Okay. Sweet. And Moonwind, what did these consecutive strikes look like from you?
Oh, okay. So I had Charlotte and Brenda just go through me and just go like a little zippy zappy. I'm like, what the fuck? Get out of here. And then I just focus up on the Minotaur and just go in with a
All right. And as you do, Moonwind, you can feel the small sections of bone sort of collapse out from the body of the Minotaur as it lifts its arms up. You feel it sort of stumble upon its feet, and it collapses down onto one knee in front of you. And Moonwind, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
So at this point, now that I've used Flurry of Blows, I have analyzed it, so I now know all of its vulnerabilities, resistances, immunities, and condition immunities. And then so I've analyzed this creature. Anytime this creature misses me with an attack, I can use my reaction to make an unarmed strike against the creature if it's within my reach. This benefit lasts until you make or finish a short or long rest. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And then, Leon, we go to you, sir.
All right. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, we will just hit homeboy with the Eldritch Blast, big old skeleton guy.
Okay.
We can take him out. He's a threat to everybody. I got a 24 total for hit.
Okay, that definitely hits.
And we got an 11 for damage.
All right. And how does that look from you, Leon?
I just get up onto this first step and I turn around, I look at that thing and I'm just like, fuck. Just fucking shoot it.
And let off the shot, yes. And
Yeah.
that beam will spray through the middle section of the Minotaur, as you can see a section of its ribs and shoulder bones all sort of fall and collapse onto the ground. You see it sort of stand up and turn itself around for a moment, seeming sort of dazed over as it's sort of collapsing onto itself. And Leon, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I don't think I have a lot of bonus actions that I could do. I'm gonna pull out my fucking sword.
Okay.
I've been doing this whole fight without a sword just because I want it, if I could use it to defense or something.
Yeah, for sure. And next we go to Cloud.
Okay. Oh, let's see here. Might as well make my way over to that Minotaur and try to get another couple of hits in. We're just gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, we can do it. I don't need to move that far. We'll just do 15. That puts me within 5. And we're going to be making just a regular unarmed strike. And then I won't be doing Fury of Blows this time, but I will be making my bonus unarmed strike as well. So just
Okay.
2 attacks.
2 attacks. Gotcha. Okay, go ahead.
12 on the first one. 18, 19, 24, 2, 3, 4. 24 on the second one.
Sweet. Both hit.
All right, let's do 4 plus 4. 2, so 6. And you said it's doubled because bludgeoning, so that would be 12 for the first one.
That's right.
Same damage, so 24 total.
24 total. Gotcha. All right. And Cloud, these attacks, what does this look like from you?
Honestly, I'm just trying to keep pace with this thing. Like, I saw a charge at Leon, so I just came for it and just like come up behind it, and we're just like old school boxing this big fucking thing because it's huge, right? So like no need for finesse, all force. We're just like taking big like haymaker strikes and shit.
For sure. And as you do, you can see more of these bones. Each bone that you strike goes sort of flinging off of its body in another direction. And the Minotaur begins to sort of turn even more unsteady than it was before. And is now starting to sort of lean and tumble onto itself. And Cloud, is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that'll be it for me.
Sweet, we go to Jackal.
All right. Shit, dude. I gotta fight for my life, man. Jackal's gonna switch to his daggers, and he's just gonna make an attack at the Minotaur.
Okay, with your daggers. Okay.
Yep, with my daggers.
Go ahead and roll 4 hits, my good sir.
Yes, sir. That is a 16.
16, that definitely hits. And damage.
1. Can I use sneak attack on him, actually?
He is right next to a bunch of other dudes. This guy has no clue like who is where. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak attack this guy. So I'm gonna still roll my 1d4. What is that? Okay, that is 5 damage plus 1, so that's 6. So 9 damage total.
Okay. And Jackal, finish him for me. How do you do this?
Oh, all right.
Leap the leg.
I basically just Jackal with his left leg sweeps the Minotaur, and as it's falling down, like stabs it right in the fucking cranium. Right in the
And
skull.
you can see that when your dagger enters into the top of the skull of the Minotaur here, your blade plunges and cracks into the ivory bone that was this skull, and you can see this gust of red smoke and lights barrel out of the entire skeleton as it sends through the ceiling and all the bones collapse into a small pile in front of you. The Minotaur is gone. Jackal, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Shit, dude. I'm just gonna end my turn.
End your turn there? Okay. And Falcon will let off, will move over towards this pew here and let off a shot towards this will-o-wisp, Devontae, or whatever we're calling him. And 10 plus, well, I gotta see that actually. Plus 4, so 15, 19, and then it gets 1 extra. Okay, cool. And the arrow will strike through the will-o-wisp as you guys see this small ball of light consume and wrap into itself and pop and burst into small flickered stars that land onto the floor and dissipate. And now we move to Boris.
Can I perceive where the lady is?
Absolutely, yeah. If you want to roll for it again, go ahead.
Math is hard. 23.
23, absolutely. Boris, you can feel the presence of her being sort of maneuvered still to where she was before, but you're noticing that she's lower to the ground now. And you feel her right here in this area.
Okay, I will move here,
Okay.
and I will shoot at that exact spot low to the ground.
Okay, let's have you roll for an attack, my good sir.
Again, responsible person, mark off an arrow.
Yep.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh fuck, that's a 27 to hit.
Holy shit.
Sheesher, bro.
Holy
Sheesher, bro.
shit, dude. Okay,
Fucking smelled her, dude.
God
Jeez.
damn.
Does a 100 hit? Does a 100?
Go ahead and roll your damage, my good sir.
Okay, so fuck. All right. Okay. Fucking take that, you bitch. All right. That is a total of, let's see, I got 10. I got 19. That's all force damage.
Jesus.
Okay. And Boris, finish her for me. What does this look like, my good sir?
I'm just kind of like, yeah. And then I just kind of aim down, and then I just like knock the arrow, and I just let it loose. And when I let it loose, I imbue it with that like force energy.
Mm-hmm.
and I just let this like sparkle arrow fly. Like I want her to die in like the most Lisa Frank like glittery way possible. And I think that'd be a lot of fun and kind of embarrassing for her.
And and Boris, as you do,
I see the cheetah now.
Small trail of glitter and stars kind of hover underneath the arrow and gleams across the air, across the room. And you can see the outline of a woman sort of crouched down in this vision that only you can really kind of instinctually feel or make out. The rest of you see this arrow fly and land into what looks to be just stopped in thin air as the woman comes back again. You see her howl out with this arrow stuck right in the middle of her chest. And she falls over backwards with the arrow still in her torso. You can see this blood spray out into the air above
Like
her as she
style?
falls over. And as she does, you can see the sparks of light from the wisps begin to flicker and dissipate from around you. And the wisps begin to disappear. Boris.
As I like see her fall over, I'm like, I'm glad that's done. I'll put my bow away and I'll take my little bedroll out and start going to sleep.
I thought you were just gonna fall forward. Just
I'm so fucking
I thought you were about to be like, fucking
Collapse
bitch.
on the spot.
And you all can hear her sort of heaving heavily as she lays upon the floor, and this
You guys go deal with that.
pool of purpled and red blood gathered around her body. She's very much taking what seems to be the last few breaths of her life.
Can I run over there?
Absolutely, yeah. What would you like to say to her?
Beep 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 beep.
Bitch.
Keeping my distance. Keeping my distance.
Sure, sure.
Actually, I'm gonna get behind this. Put an object in the way just in case she tries to throw a little knife or something at me.
Mhm. Okay, sure, sure.
Who sent you?
And she, sort of laying on her back, turns her eyes only towards you, Leon. And with a sort of hushed, quiet, breathy voice, she says, Ormith. And one of her hands sort of reaches up to the arrow and she coughs as blood flickers from her mouth in front of you.
What is he looking for?
And she, sort of with a grim smile on her face, says, Nobody knows what Ormith seeks. I just help him.
Well,
How can we retrieve an artifact for a man that's also simultaneously putting contracts out for our death? And I'll spit on the floor.
Makes no fucking sense.
Jackal, go ahead.
I want to throw a dagger at her from across. I just want to kill her. Just bing.
you don't want me to try and
I
get
don't
more
want to hear no
information?
more. I don't want to hear no more.
You don't want me to get more
That's all we-
information?
That's all we needed to hear.
No, we don't need.
You gotta
we
help
need-
him out.
We don't need any more
That's
information.
all we needed to hear, man. Just whooshing, like,
To be fair,
yeah.
I was thinking about
Fuck it,
elders
let's go to
blasting our
Fandolin
skull
and
into
let's
the ground.
let's start with Toblin.
Jackal, please roll me hit at advantage, please, because she's in a prone
Oh
position.
hell yeah, advantage. Okay,
Just
that's
like he does this to
16.
the dad. He's like, ugh.
He just like flicks it up in the air. It's like spinning and then drops right into her.
Kobe.
22.
22.
Crack
Okay.
ass 22.
All right. And you don't need to roll damage, my good sir. Jackal, how you just want to just straight like
Dark
Yeah, like
that
well,
shit.
like
Just
I'm
dark
not
that
okay. So
shit.
where I'm facing, I'm imagining where I am right now on the map. I'm facing like I'm facing this area, like right here or some shit, right? Like,
yeah,
this
sure.
general-
Sure.
And I'm just like hearing all this shit, and I'm like, all right, bro, let me just no look, like just as I'm turning, just throw a dagger
And
at her.
in the dagger, as it sort of flings next to Moonwind and flies its way from you to her, you can see the dagger land right into the side of her head on the ground. As you hear,
I'm gonna
from
look
the
at
floor.
Jackal and be like, God damn.
Goddamn.
Well, since it's
I
all
want to
said
walk
and
over
done,
and start going through her pockets.
that's what I was gonna say. I wanted to look for
You
gold
start
and
looting.
then
You guys
useful
are
items.
looting and pillaging already.
You savages! You're fucking savages, man. Yeah, no, you guys can do that. Please give me perception checks, please. Yes, Boris.
Falcon.
Nat 20.
Who the fuck was that?
Nat 20.
Okay. Sorry, Boris, go ahead.
Hey, Falcon.
Yes, lad.
Who was that?
Her name's Sokra.
Was.
And
I'd say over my shoulder.
Dick move.
yes, lad, Sokra.
I'm like rifling through her shit.
And she's a necromancer.
Was.
No shit.
Was. I mean, fucking hell, mate. She's made my life miserable for a long time. She roams around these lands and gets paid to hunt men down. They pay
Used
her.
to.
She did.
So you're saying that she has gold?
Potentially, I don't know if she keeps it on her, lad. She'd be a fucking idiot to keep it on her, you know what I mean? But maybe we could check.
You
I
were
rolled a
fucking
21, by
joking.
the
This
way,
door
on
is
the
fucking
I rolled
shut.
a nat 20. I'm not even counting my plus because I got a nat fucking 20.
Yeah, so Cloud, were you also searching with Leon?
Yes,
What did you get on yours?
I got 21.
21. Okay. All right. Yeah, so you two are able to find a small pouch tied to her hip line. And in this pouch, Leon, you can sort of feel and shake it to feel the weight of small coins from within this pouch. And when you open up, you can see from within about 20 gold pieces inside. And Cloud.
Wait,
Yeah, Moonwind.
is that arrow still in her thigh?
Arrow still on her shoulder and still in her thigh.
I'll take the thigh one.
And Cloud, as you're sort of rummaging through, is there anything specific you are looking for, sir?
I was just kind of wondering if like there was any salvageable pieces of like equipment on her that one of
Yeah,
us might
same.
be able to
I was looking-
use.
Yeah, like any useful items, gold,
Maps,
informational
keys.
pieces. Yep.
Sure. So
Anything of use.
most of what's in her pockets is collections of small knives. As you kind of rummage through, she has a knife, 2 knives on her thigh, 2 more knives on another thigh. She has another line of knives behind her on her belt line. And of course, she has no pockets.
Each knife
but-
I find, I'm just gonna like gently like slide it in Jackal's direction every time
Yeah.
I find a new one.
Okay, for sure.
Every time
Jackal,
I
I
find
think
a
there's
knife,
some
I'm just
items
gonna-
over here that
I have no
you might
use for
find
any
useful.
of this. Or this.
Jackal,
God damn it, or this.
you will receive 10 throwing daggers, Jackal.
Oh, 10?
Yes,
I gotta
10.
put that in my...
How much monies did we find?
20 gold pieces. That's what I was saying earlier. Yeah.
Oh, 20 gold pieces.
Yes. And you guys can decide.
Would everybody
how...
like 4 pieces? Would everybody like 4 pieces?
Sure. Was there anything else?
Yes, Cloud. As you sort of dig into the small brooch that is next to where the coin purse was, you can see this small sort of what looks to be not a full-size scroll, but a smaller sort of note or letter scroll here wrapped around her belt line. And as you pull it out and unroll it in front of you, you can see that nothing is written on this scroll except for one large symbol with the shape of a moon and 2 stars above it. But below that symbol seems to be the strange paint-etched faces of the 5 of you underneath it.
Do we look
Just like to
handsome in
raise
the
it
drawing?
like unfurled to the group. I
Do we at
think
least look
I
good?
found our vanishing friend's reason to go after us and kind of flick the paper into the middle of the room.
How much money are we worth?
I didn't even read it.
Who
It's on the
issued
ground
the
over
bounty?
there.
Was it the fucking mayor? I bet it was the mayor.
She already said Ormith sent her after us.
Well,
I
I
think there's
tossed it
more
onto
to
the floor,
this.
so if somebody wants to read it other
I'll
than
read it.
Boris.
Just
You remembered. Thank you.
Just that symbol.
What the fuck is up with his door?
Just that symbol and the etchings of your faces below it.
I'm going to fold it up and pocket this.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, how does my face look?
What else would you
That door
guys
won't open.
like to do?
What
from
is
here?
there? And so that's all the items she has on her.
That's
it.
correct, yeah.
Everything.
Mhm.
I think it's time we take a fucking rest.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you all
The
want to...
bonfire's still lit.
It is. It is still there. It is still there.
I'm gonna go fancy myself a nice spot right here.
And
actually, these are open, these coffins, right?
they're cracked. They're not open.
They're cracked.
They were cracked open just enough for the bones to kind of like flow out and over.
Cloud, do you want to help me put this body in here so we don't have to smell it? You're a lot stronger than me, but I can help.
Boris, yes.
Can I identify what race she is?
Yeah, if you'd like to. I think that would be... Oh, man. Let's say... Well, okay. Let's make this a survival check.
25.
25. Okay. Holy shit. And Boris, you are able to kind of walk over to her body, and as you do, you're kind of looking and you notice that it's strange because she has features that are still somewhat relatively humanoid. Her face is kind of warped a little bit forward as if a lizard would have, but the snout is not long enough to be necessarily a kobold or it's like a grung or anything like that. It's hard to really make out, but considering her ability to become invisible, you can kind of maybe make a distinction that she might be Yuan Ti.
Nailed it.
Anything
Does he-
else?
Does he share that information with us?
That's up to Boris.
Nope.
Okay.
But recognizing that this particular race is out here, this is very rare, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. I'll take like a little mental note of this, and then it's like time to go memes. I'm going to sleep now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lay over here in short distance from the fire.
And Cloud, Jackal, do you guys agree to a nighty night? Is this where you will end your
Yep.
evening?
Time to
Oh, yeah.
sleep, brother.
Gonna go grab a rack.
And do you? Oh, well, actually, before so, Leon and Cloud, did you two agree to put the body into the sarcophagus?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And the two of you drag the body over, and the reddish purplish blood kind of creating this dragged streak across the floor now streaks up onto the stone coffin as well. And you hear this thud as it drops in. And do you guys leave it open? You just kind of leave it from there? You just drop her body in, or?
I want to close it.
Okay. And Cloud, give me a athletics check, please.
Athletics. That's 18.
Sure. And you're able to get this closed up just enough that where the cracks that were in it before for the bones to come out is still present, but now it's not enough for anyone to be able to physically crawl out of it. And Falcon sort of sits on the ground behind the pew and leans his back against the bench there, and he looks up towards Boris and he says, "Lad, I'm sorry. I'm real sorry about that. She's been a problem for a long time."
Well, it's not a problem anymore.
"Well, ain't that fucking right, lad?" And he just sort of leans himself into a fetal position on the floor and wraps himself around with his robe. Is there anything else, Moonwind, that you would like to do?
No, I think I'm ready to hit the sack.
And your eyes slowly close as the night takes upon you. And that will be the end of today's session, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Boyos, thank you very much. And everybody at home, thank you for taking a part of this. And we will be back with another episode soon. Next weekend, we'll be recording again. So we're still right on track. We're still doing the thing. It'll be a good time. And yeah, until next time, be good to each other.
Stay dummy thick.
Oh yeah.
Stay dummy thick.